Hello everyone, this is me Shita and today we are going to start about producer's equilibrium. So in this producer equilibriums, we will talk about what is the producers and how does we define the equilibrium position. Okay, and also apart from that, we will discuss about that what is total revenue and how on the basis of total revenue and total cost and on the basis of marginal revenue and marginal cost how producers achieve profit. Okay, so the topic is producers equilibrium. So before coming to the topic, before coming on the topic directly, let me first tell you who is producer. Question is who is producer. प्रोड्यूसर किसे हम लोग कहेंगे, ठीक है. प्रोड्यूसर कौन है. ओके, so we can say producer who actually produce goods and services. Okay, producer who actually produce goods and services in order to make money or in order to earn money. Okay, so and also we can say that a producer is an economic agent. Okay, a producer is an economic agent who who undertakes production of goods and services. Okay, he supplies these goods and services in the market to earn income by way of profit. Okay, so a producer is an economic agent who undertakes production of goods and services. He supplies these goods and services in the market to earn income by way of profit. Is it so? Okay, so this is the definition of producers. Okay, so producer is what? Who is producer? A producer is nothing, and a producer is the economic agent. Okay, economic agent. What does it mean? Agent who takes actually decision in economics, right? Who undertakes production of goods and services. He supplies these goods and services in the market to earn income by way of profit. Okay, now for production, it requires two things. First, factor input. What does it mean, factor input? Such as what? Land, labor, capital. Okay, land, labor, capital. Okay, land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. Okay, and another is non-factor input. Non-factor input, that means raw material itself. Non-factor inputs, that means raw material itself, a kind of electricity to generate or in order to proceed with the output. Okay, so many examples will comes in non-factor inputs, etc. Okay, now uh, concept of producers equilibrium. So I just talked about who is producer. So producer is an economic agent who undertakes goods and services, who undertakes a production of goods and services, and he supplies these goods and services in the market in order to earn income and revenue. Okay, so now who is and what is producers equilibrium? What does it mean, the term equilibrium? Let me tell you first. Equilibrium is the situation, a situation which the balance the things, such as if I'm talking about the producer's equilibrium. Okay, so in this the equilibrium sense makes sense. The equilibrium word makes sense that if TR is TR minus TC, okay, is maximized. So definitely in one word we can say, in one line we can say profit maximization. Profit maximization. So here we can say producer is in equilibrium. I will discuss further what is the situation will comes in this in order to just maximize the profit. Okay, so there are three approaches we will discuss later: MRMC approach, TRTC approach, and ARABC approach. Okay, so first let's talk about producer's equilibrium and let me define this term. Okay, so producer's equilibrium refers to a situation, a producer's equilibrium refers to a situation of profit maximization. Of profit maximization. A producer also extracts his equilibrium at the level of output where profit is maximized. Okay, producer वो अपने कह सकते हैं कि इक्विलिब्रियम वहीं पे स्ट्राइक करेगा जहां उसे फील हो रहा हो, जहां उसे ये देखने को मिल रहा है कि उसकी प्रॉफिट जो है वो मैक्सिमाइज्ड है. ओके, नाउ so profit is generally calculated on the basis of the difference between TRTC approach. Okay, so what does it mean? First, profit. Okay, talking about profit, what does it mean? So profit is basically it refers to the revenue. Sorry, it refers to the excess revenue, not only revenue. So that is term. It refers to the excess revenue over the cost of the production. Okay, so pi, so that pi representing itself profit, TR minus TC. So TR is what? TR is showing here total revenue. So this is a kind of revenue that producers is able to generate. Okay, so if producers revenue is just excess of what? Total cost. Okay, if producers revenue just exceed the total cost, then we can say producers are able to generate profit. Okay, so in that case, whenever the gap is much, okay, say whenever whenever the difference between these two is high, or the gap is very high, whenever the gap of these two is high, profit would be much. Okay, so also one thing just note it down that in order to just maximize the profit, the gap should be more. The gap should be more. What does it mean? The gap should be more. It's coming to the sense that total revenue should be maximized. Total revenue should be maximum. Okay, not total cost. If I'm talking here about the gap should be large, that means if I'm talking about the gap should be large, that it means that total cost should be less, and it should be total revenue should be more. Okay, so this more and less will make huge difference. Okay, so therefore we can say producers are able to make maximum profit. Okay, now talking about another point, that what is economic profits and accounting profits? Economic profit and accounting profit. So, let me tell you first, before talking about economic profit and accounting profit, just let me remind you some points about explicit cost and implicit cost. Then you are able to get to know about, and it will be very clear for you. It will be very clear to you the concept economic profit and accounting profit. Okay, so explicit cost. Explicit cost are those costs or payment that producers make for or made for the purchase of goods, sorry, for the purchase of inputs from the market. Okay, from the market. So whenever producers just make payment in order to purchase input from the market. So when he purchases inputs from the market, and in that terms he makes payments for that, then we can say it will comes in explicit cost, right? Okay. Now another point, that is implicit cost. Implicit cost. So, what does it mean? Implicit cost is what? Implicit cost is, as I told in explicit cost, that payment does make producers in order to purchase inputs from the market. But in this implicit cost, it does not comes from the market, but whenever producers use or employ itself. Let's suppose he has land. Okay, he has a piece of land, and a piece of land he used in the process of production. Okay, in the process of production. So therefore he is not he So therefore, he is not. We can say he is not that mandatory. For him, he is not mandatory to make payment for land as rent, because this piece of land belongings from him. Okay, so this piece of land belongings from him, and therefore he does not have to make any kind of payment regarding this. Okay, so this will comes in implicit cost. So economic profit. Now coming to what is economic profit. So economic profit included both cost, that is explicit cost, and implicit cost. Okay, I hope the cost, that is explicit cost and implicit cost, is very clear to you. Okay, so economic profit is explicit cost plus implicit cost, and apart from this, or also TR, TR minus. So we can finally conclude in one line. We can say TR minus TC. Okay. So this TC constitute two parts, that is explicit cost and implicit cost. Okay. Is it fine? Moving ahead to accounting cost. Accounting cost. Now, so there's little bit different from accounting cost is quite different or little bit different from economic profit. The difference is that this will not accounting profit does not include implicit cost itself. So we can say the difference between TR and TC, but TC does include only explicit cost, okay, but not implicit cost. Fine. So it includes only explicit cost, and therefore we can say economic profit, we can say economic profit is less than accounting profit. Okay. Why is it so? Because as I already told you that economic profit does include both cost, and therefore it in terms of economic profits we can say that economic profits actually reduce the profit due to included both the cost, explicit cost and implicit cost, whereas accounting cost does include only explicit cost. Okay, therefore in sorry, not accounting cost but accounting profit will be there, accounting profit. Therefore we can say accounting profit does only include explicit cost, therefore we will say and we can say that accounting profit is much higher than that of economic profit. So talking about another point, that is what is the difference between gross and net profit, is it so? So gross profit, basically the difference between TR and TVC. Okay, gross profit. It does take the difference between TR and TVC. TR minus TVC. Okay. So as we all know, what is TVC? Total variable cost. So it does include those kind of cost which comes in variable. Okay. So this is only responsible for variable terms. Okay, variable terms, but not of fixed cost. Okay, not of fixed variable. Net profit itself telling about that the difference between TR and TC. So in TC does include both of the cost, that is fixed cost and variable cost itself. Okay, variable cost itself. So we can say this is the difference between gross profit and net profit. Now, another point going to move, that is abnormal profit, normal profits, and subnormal profits. How we can just make distinguish between these three terms: abnormal, normal, and subnormal. And also, apart from this difference, we will also make a definition. We can also go ahead for that, how this abnormal profit actually does take place. Okay, in what situation we can say there would occur or there would exist abnormal profit, and in what situation, in what kind of situation normal profits does it occur. But this is the part of later this is the part of later. Right now I'm just going to tell you difference between abnormal profit, normal profits, and subnormal profits. So it is quite simple right now, but we will discuss later it a complex part. Okay. So abnormal profit. So it does making sense that abnormals, that means that is not normal, and it is just, we can say, not normal but above normal. Okay. So in the definition we can define it in a way that excess revenue or excess revenue, okay, over cost of production, over cost of production. So this is what abnormal profit. Okay. Now, if we see when TR is much higher than that of TC. Okay. So as we all know, TR is equal to TC is just the equilibrium part, produces equilibrium. Okay. But what if TR is not equal to TC? Okay. What what the situation will take place if TR is not equal to TC, but if TR is greater than that of TC? So TR, we can just make TR upon Q is greater than TC upon Q. Okay. Now let's suppose that TR upon Q, we can write whole this part as AR. Okay, is greater than, and we can also write as AC as of TC upon Q. Okay. So this is the situation we can say abnormal profits will occur in the production process when TR is greater or much higher than that of TC. Or in another things, another way we can also define that when AR is much higher than that of AC. So this will the abnormal profit will occur in the production process for two producers. Okay, now normal profit. Normal profit. So this the word or the word itself just making it sounds, making it sense also that normal, that means either neither profit nor in loss. Okay, so normal profit we can say just TR is equal to TC. Okay, and again if we are dividing upon Q, okay, we will get it what AR. So another things, another in another way we can also define that if TR is equal to TC, it will becomes normal profit, and if AR is equal to AC, it will also call normal profit. Now subnormal profit, subnormal profit, or we can also say losses. Okay, so when subnormal profit will take place in the production, for the producers or to the producers, we can say when TR is less than TC. Okay, what does it mean? We can, as we all know, that as I told that TR is equal to TC is just a part of equilibrium, producers equilibrium. So what if TR is not equal to just TC? It can take, it can be two situations. If the first situation can be TR is equal to TC, and the second situation it can be TR is less than that of TC. So as I discussed the above one, as I discussed the one part one above, okay, but the second TR is less than that of TC. So this is what? This is losses. So TR is less than that of TC. We can also write it down like TR upon Q less than TC upon Q. Okay, and we can say this is one. Okay, and in another way we can also say AR, because TR is what? TR is TR upon Q is what? TR upon Q is nothing but average revenue. Okay, per unit of revenue of output. As we define average revenue, we can say per unit of output, per unit revenue of output. Okay, so AR is less than AC. So this is second. So this is in this way we can make difference that how does abnormal profit, normal profit, and subnormal profit will take place while the process of production to producers. So there are three situations as I discussed. So this is all about today, and tomorrow we will discuss about further that conditions of producer's equilibrium. What should be the conditions to go ahead and we can say definitely this is producer's equilibrium. Okay, thank you so much.